My father left my family when 2 years old, and I will raise a single mom one and who struggles all time pay. Why always I will give you the restricted motivation soul. And I feel like I didn't my first. So I was always unfocused as being out of school. In that some they have and my life country have usually take a their worse. But I was lucky. I got a lot of skicken and I had a love school and follow my dream. My wife, our first lady, Michelle Obama, she has a similar story. Neither the parent had good, didn't have of with the and the workers at the school in the country. Some of me to have you maybe to all those in your life won't give supported you. Maybe some in the family has every not one. Maybe you live in not when you do feel safe. I have friend I know alright. When you write to determine what in the help you want no written destiny for you because her in America you write you make your and what today I'm calling to set the goal of you and everything you commit in whatever you I want to the commit to you. I want to really to work. I can also set sometimes the greatest success without the hard work. That the ticket success is through the rapping basketball of being a reality TV star. Chance of you are good. The truth is because success in heart. You won't love every subject that you won't click with every teacher you have. Not every homework assessment will seem completed in the right last minute, and you want every success and everything the first time you try. That's okay. Some of the most success and most families, J.K. Rowling, who wrote Harry Potter. Her first Harry Potter book was rejected 12 times before it is finally published. Michael Jordan was cut to use basketball. Yellow Hustler of the game dozen of during his career, but the one said, I have failed to offer my life and was by a success. Those people success because they understood that you can lead failure touch you. You have to lead what do you different next time. So if you get the trouble, that is no trouble. I mean the actually tried. If you get done stupid, you still need to spend more time studying. No one born with a thing. You become ghost, a thing, a trouble, hard work. You're not. The first time you play, you don't use. The first time you sing, you got the some principle to your school work. You made the first problem. I few time you make a few time before you understand. You difference you have to do before it's good to hand it. Don't be afraid to ask questions. Don't be afraid to ask help. I done every day that asking for help inside the street because it's so to admire to sit that's allow to learn somewhere. So between a parent, a grandmother of a teacher, a coach, a counselor, and asked me to help me stay on the meteor road. I have found what I found you started and you feel like other people have give you on you. Don't ever give yourself because when you give yourself, if you want of country, the story American is about who quits when you not. It's about people give who love country to anything less. wallet instable, but necessary. If you're going to the stomach, I'm pitting the arm being done. What do you claim as on success? I think that's almost imposing. This is to learn from those from and to have something experience what it was I did no success. We did a success to it to do better. And I talk you people who less about when you to be and worry to be communication human controllerless but cause I have to say growing my of you myself. Some I wrote in offering and just stream keeper make down. I had to delete some time to make excuse me for me them to be in but what is left of less in the entire course because the kids are told to be from confident as to avoid breathing to nurture and monument of nursing hers when with no time for exhaustion. You have to remember whatever person complicated to hardship previous generation endure and then overcame and the overcame and you can overcome. Spirit of still hard work and this tested and no executes more than ever. If you think you cast God of in economy just because you're in the ruder awakening. But if you're hungry, you should keep hustling. If you keep on doing and get other work, nobody can stop you. And when I setting an example, I'm not just talking in your professional life. Because husband, if you life, the best father you can be true. Because nothing more important. I was raised hero single, a wonderful parents, but incredible format. I'm now mom and a grandfather, a son of you. But I wish had a father. You have a present but important. This now my dad. So my world time, I Michael and my girls, whatever were my mother and me, and the cycles. When the father not at home, my mother helping to raise that son of doctor. I want to have a father, and I have a husband, and a better man. This for how the Brilyaniko session and for extra. And I promise you, Michael, that if you see God love of my inspiration, I even though I'm practicing, still getting correct to me of a husband of good father. But I will thank you did everything else of you feel it. When the file of a family, if the file of the responsibility, I know when I am a better someday. I will not thinking about any particular registration I pass. I will not thinking about a policy of I promote. I will not thinking of specs in. I will not novel in right. I will talk with my brother. I think of a lazy afternoon with my wife. I be thinking about the happy and he'll think now the heart love and I be thinking of the them. So be a good role model. She was example that young brother coming on. I cannot brother along. Thus who being here to have the opportunity need her from you. You got the action barbershop. One the basketball con crush. Spain ada energy attraction to give to approach and change what their expose them. Support the scream that put the ground. When to test to like to have to lead I made to be a man. It's a circle conference and everybody know had no more. the the world has less time. I don't matter. Everybody gets a chance. I turn a brother if the success and the completion of easily. But if this is right, I work harder. You set and website yourself and the helpless challenge every time you and the country to ever text you. Perfect union.